Hey guys, Devon Brown, the Success Renegade here. Happy Monday. I've got something special for you today that is very, very, very time sensitive, so I need you to pay attention, and I totally have the hookup for you, and I'm totally happy to get the hookup for you, and I want you to take advantage of it, and I want the theme for today to be no excuses. Let me explain why this is so important. If you saw my email from 2 days ago, then you saw that I got the email. The subject line said something to the effect of, I got the hookup for you, 100 free tickets, yada, yada, yada. Well, what that email was referring to, and if you didn't see the email, then be glad you're watching this video. But what that email was referring to was that I've got some extra tickets for an event going on here in Atlanta on April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. And the event is Bill McIntosh's Ultimate Traffic Tactics. It's an actual live event where you can come and listen to people speak and reveal all of their, I hate to sound cliche, but all of the closely guarded and hidden traffic secrets. Here's the point. I don't really care what the event is about. Here's what I care about, and why I'm making this video, and why I want you to come to the event, and why I got some free tickets for you and all that good stuff. In your business, and in life in general, but in your business, there are a handful of things, a small handful of things that are going to be responsible for making the biggest differences in your business. There are going to be, you're probably familiar with Pareto's Law, or Pareto's Principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of our results, or 80% of the things we have or we get, are achieved because of 20% of the action. Meaning that the 20% of there's a 20% of the action we take that's responsible for 80% of our results, and then conversely, all of these other actions, all this other 80% of action that you take is only responsible for 20% of the results. Well, in that 20% of action, that small 20% of action that is responsible for 80% of the results that you get, one of those actions, as it concerns your business, is actually attending offline events. If you were to ask me to list 50 things that I do in my business, and then ask me to take out the top 10, which is 20%, the top 10 that have had the biggest effect or the biggest impact on my business, one of those top 10, one of those top 20% would be going to offline events, getting from behind the computer, and actually going to events where you physically get to meet and connect with people and create relationships. Now, some of you guys are saying to yourself, oh, Devon, this sounds great. I really want to go, but I just can't. Well, like I said at the beginning of this video, I want the theme of today's video to be no excuses. This event actually has a $1,495 price tag on it, but I'm getting you a free ticket, so you don't have to pay $1,495. Now, are you going to have to pay for your flight and your hotel room down here? Yeah, you will. Is it worth it? You're damn skippy it is. Look, the truth of the matter is that, actually, let me say it this way. You can, if you really want to know what successful people do, then don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. If you really want to know how to become successful, and let me say that a different way. If you really want to know how to become successful, you take a successful person, and don't listen to what they're telling you, actually look at what they're doing, because the actions that they're taking are what make them successful. Okay? And then more often than not, hopefully the rhetoric, the verbiage, the stuff that they're talking about will match their actions. But more importantly, look at their actions. This is April. We're 4 months into the new year. And I will have been to, I want to say this is going to be my third, I think this is my third internet marketing seminar. This is my third offline event. So in 4 months, I've been to 3 different seminars. What does that tell you? Why do you think I keep going to these things? The answer is because they make a huge impact in my business. And they'll make a huge impact in your business if you'll just go. You know when you buy something and then you get upset that you bought it a couple of days later? It's called buyer's remorse. Well, I don't know what the opposite of buyer's remorse is. What would you say it was, Tara?
Happy customer.
Happy customer. That's not what the hell it is. Happy customer. Well, I can tell you, I can pretty much guarantee you that if you come to this event, if you make no excuses and you do what you need to do to make it down to this event, you're going to end up with happy customer syndrome, to use Tara's verbiage. You're going to end up with the opposite of buyer's remorse. I have almost never, actually scratch that, I have never had somebody come to a live event and then leave and say, man, I'm upset that I went to that thing. It has never happened to the best of my knowledge. Not that it can't happen, but I've never seen it happen. This is one of those things that is really easy to make an excuse for yourself as to why you can't go. All right? Or what you can do is you can say to yourself, my business is really important to me, and I'm going to do what I need to do in order to make this happen and get down to this event. And it may be a little bit of a sacrifice, and it may be a little bit of a stretch, but my business is worth it. I'm telling you guys, coming to events like this will make all... I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. So just here's what I'll say. There's a link below this video, and it'll take you to the page where you can go ahead and reserve your spot for this seminar. I want you to go ahead and click and reserve your spot for the seminar. I've taken care of the price of the seminar for you. All right, you don't have to actually pay to attend the seminar. And I'll tell you this, especially if you live in the Atlanta area and you're considering coming, we're going to have a special VIP mixer on Saturday night. It's a special VIP mixer. If you book one night in the hotel, hopefully there's still some rooms left at the special discount rate. If you book just one night in the hotel, that actually gets you in to the VIP mixer. If you're coming in from out of town, then come on in from out of town. You're going to have to book your hotel anyway. Gravy, you'll get into the VIP mixer. If you live locally in the Atlanta area, maybe you live in Macon or Savannah or something like that, you live somewhere in Atlanta or Georgia, you live somewhere in Georgia and you're thinking about driving up or driving down to the event, maybe you live in Tennessee and it's only a couple of hours for you, book at least one night in the hotel and prove that you've booked at least one night in the hotel. And we're going to invite you to a special VIP mixer on Saturday night. This is going to be a great event, and there are a lot of big names coming. If you've ever wondered to yourself how to get in good with the gurus, this is how you do it. You get to meet us in person. You shake our hands. You get us to see you face to face. You talk to us. You sit down at the bar with us. You hang out at the club with us. I can't tell you how many relationships I've built in internet marketing and how many people I've got to mail out for me just because I was hanging out with them in the bar, at a hotel, at a live event. That's where the real relationships are made. That's what's going to make the biggest difference in your business. If you've missed the events that I've told you about earlier this year, then that's okay. Here's one that's coming up. Make the decision to be down here. Make this decision to be in Atlanta the weekend of April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. I'm looking over at my calendar to read the dates. Make the decision to be down here. I promise you this will be a life-changing event. The stuff that you will learn, the relationships that you will meet, or the relationships that you will form, and the stuff that you'll learn will cause your business to skyrocket faster than 90-95% of other stuff out there that you can do. So, on that note, did I forget anything?
Nope.
All right, cool. On that note, I really, really hope to see you in Atlanta the weekend of April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. Click the link below. You can go ahead and reserve your spot for this event. Make it down here, guys. I promise. Even if it's a little bit of a stretch, even if you got to get a babysitter for that weekend, don't let those little excuses get in the way of you doing big things for yourself. Trust me, make it down here. You will. Not only are you going to have a blast, I guarantee you, it'll be like injecting a steroid shot of success into your business. I promise you. It sounds kind of cliche and kind of lame, but it's a great analogy. I promise that's what will happen if you come down here. We're at a Kick Butt Hotel. We're going to have a blast, and you're going to learn a lot. You're going to make great relationships. Click the link below. No more excuses. Get your butt down here to Atlanta, and I look forward to seeing you, meeting you in person if I don't know you already, and shaking your hand. And I think that's about it. Click the link below. I'll see you guys later. Make it to an offline event, this one. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.